Bismillah wa salawatu wa salamu ala rasulillah amma ba'd. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alright, Mr. Batman, this guy is, I wouldn't say famous. He is Discord famous. He's known for being very, well, you'll see, his characteristics in a second. So let's just, start the video, I guess.
Once again,
Yes.
since your God, the ultimacy of reality, can lie to you, how do you know anything to be true?
Okay. First of all, did God lie? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, sir.
Your argument
Did
is
your God,
did
your
God
God
lie?
put somebody else up on the cross?
Well, yeah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he deceived the Jews and the Romans and even maybe some munafiqun who were allegedly who said that they were following Isa alayhi salam. Yeah, he did deceive them. We're not denying, but he did not lie to the believers. He did not give a revelation to the believers in which he lied. You see, that's the difference here. All right, he didn't lie to us. He lied to them. He lied to the kafirs. Lied to munafiqun. Lied to the mushriks. So yeah, his entire argument is just destroyed in the first 20 seconds. But no, this is not the main this is the main focus of the video, but there's also something else I would like you to see in how this individual acts when he's giving his missionary work, if you will.
In Jesus's place and make all those people believe it was Jesus.
First of all,
Did your God put
First of all, your statements.
Answer the question, sir. It's a yes or no answer question.
Yes.
See, I form my questions very logically, so people like you might be able to understand it because you've been led down this propaganda lie. You've been fed this crap. You mispronounced the name of your God. It's not Allah, it's a lie. So, sir, did your God cause all those people to believe that that was Jesus up on that stake or not?
So my argument now is, if I find God lying to a group of people or making
God doesn't
some
lie,
type
sir,
of,
but your God
in the
does.
Bible.
God deceives. God will send you a spirit of deception, but you get a choice, sir. That's a test. You could pass or fail the test. But when your God lies, one
thing that I would also like to say that I don't think that any of the followers of Isa alayhi salam was there to witness his crucifixion. Yeah, let's continue. So yeah, now there were all the eyewitnesses that saw it were either Jews or Romans or munafiqun who related this message. His followers, his real followers, their word was drowned out so that you can hear it. So that it wasn't revealed to the people. Now let's continue this.
lies to these people, he causes them to believe something that's not true. That's a hypocrite. That's a liar. That's a deception. Your God didn't give those people a test. My God gives people tests. He said, if you have a prophet or a worker of wonders, if you'd like to look this up, this is Deuteronomy 13. If you have a worker of wonders that comes and gives you all these lovely things and says, come, let us follow other gods, don't listen to him, because the Lord your God is what? Testing you to see if you really love him. So, sir, God is going to give you a test. He'll send you that spirit of deception to test you to see if you'll hold fast to him. Your God doesn't give you a test. He lies to you. He makes you believe something that's not true. Now, did your God cause those people to believe something that what is not true or what?
Yes. All right. Now I'm going to make my argument, yeah?
Yes or no, sir? Did your God cause them to believe it or not?
You don't have to like my response.
The question.
It's a yes or no answer question, sir.
Did your
God cause those people to believe that that was Jesus?
All right. So the best part about
did you answer yes?
The best part about these
sir?
Christians, the best part.
Yes, sir?
Okay, here's the thing though. I like how Mr. Batman debates a very select group of people. He debates the type of people that don't know that much about Islam. And then he uses to the advantage. He uses as a leverage over them because he knows they don't know. And this is a thing I see not only a lot of missionaries, but a lot of anti-Islamic critics too, is that they come out of nowhere, hit you with this argument without you being able to prepare for it. And when you're not able to prepare for something, of course you're going to be dumbfounded. Because you might not be excelled in that in that field. Just because you're a Muslim doesn't mean you know everything about Islam and all of those things in it. Of course, if you go on, you will get used to these arguments and you'll be able to combat them very easily. But for someone who just started Dawah, or if it's a new argument, even if he sees in Dawah and it's a new argument, you come up to him in voice chat and he doesn't know about it, of course he's not going to know what to say. He's going to be dumbfounded.
Is they try to be very
Is that a
dominant
yes,
in
sir?
arguments.
Answer the question.
Is that a yes, sir?
Like this.
Is
Answer
that a
the
yes,
question.
sir?
Like this.
Answer the question.
All right. I'm gonna tell you the honest truth. I don't know the theology behind it, but I can find out for you.
Oh, he doesn't
I
know.
can find
this
out. I
guy's
can.
a liar.
I can.
Wait a
I
minute,
can
let me
find
help
out for
you, sir.
you.
Let me point you to the exact verse. That verse is Surah 4, verse
I already looked at
157.
it.
Go look.
I already looked at it. What I'm saying to you is, I haven't looked at it the way you're attacking me. So I will find out the answer for you, and then I'll tell you. All right?
Okay.
Logic,
Sure.
man, what happened, man? I thought you
Did
that
left.
fair?
your
Is that fair?
cause those people to believe something that was not
Introvert.
true or not? Is
Yo.
that the case, or
Yo.
can you answer a question?
Salam.
See,
Bleach.
I know. Here's what you're
Salam
engaging
alaikum.
in, sir. You're engaging in
Alaikum
something
salam.
called
So I thought you
taqiyya.
left.
You're trying to lie your
Nah,
ass
no,
off
I'm
because
back
you know
because
your
Moody
God
told
is
me
a
to come
liar,
back.
and you're
Who
emulating your
told you?
liar God. Now, sir,
Moody,
did
we're
your
having
God
fun.
lie to
Okay, he can't answer something, so he's lying about it. That doesn't make any sense. He's probably just not educated on it. You can't call him a liar for that.
those people or not?
Yeah.
All right, I told you, like I said, I don't know the answer to this question. I'm
Oh, I do,
studying it
sir.
now.
I know it. I know perfectly because I've been doing this for
Yes.
40 years, and you
Yes.
apparently don't know anything about
What's
anything.
what's the question?
Ask me.
Truth is that which comports with reality. Truth is that which is real. If your God can deny what is truth, oh, he stuck his fingers in his ears. Will you look at that? You see, this is what happens to Muslims when they get triggered. They either blow up.
Oh, okay. Sometimes the Muslims might get triggered. I guess you haven't dealt with me yet. But yeah, I'm only gonna debate with you if I know what we're talking about first, and if I'm knowledgeable in the field. If I deny that, I will come back to you with my counter to that argument. That's called educating yourself before responding. Mr. Batman, do you know what that is?
Up or they put their head in the sand.
What's your question, Mr. Batman? No? I just got here. Mr. Batman,
Yes, sir.
what's your question?
I have no question, sir. I have all the answers.
He has all the
Logic, why does he give up?
You asked him a question earlier, and I just came He's in, so I deafened. missed it.
Okay. I'll ask you the question I asked him, sir. I already know
Yeah.
the answer, sir. I don't ever
Okay.
ask a question I don't know the answer to. This
Let's
is
hear it.
called Socratic method. If I'm going to
Sorry for
ask you a
cutting you,
question, sir,
maniac,
I
but-
already know the answer. I'm going to get you to answer it this way too. If your
Okay.
God is again God, did he take Jesus away from the cross of Calvary and put another man up there in his place and cause all those people to believe that that is Jesus?
What happened? Why did that Muslim run away, Lee? I thought he was a smart Muslim.
Yes, he doesn't know
Alright,
logic.
listen. I don't know if he ran away. I mean, maybe he's busy.
Yeah, it's like called having a life, Mr. Batman. I don't think you know what this thing called a life is.
Yes,
Surrounded by your glory, what will my heart feel? Woo! That'll bring
What the heck?
Hey man,
Yo, I can
Okay,
answer you,
well,
Mr.
there's
Batman.
another Muslim. Moody wants to try to answer your question, Mr. Batman.
Oh,
You
Moody.
could slap down this
I know
Muslim
this guy.
too.
yeah, let him know that he pronounces Allah wrong.
Certainly. They mispronounce the name of their God. It's not pronounced Allah. It's pronounced a lie because
Oh, this guy is so funny, bro. He's so funny. He's so funny. This man should be a professional comedian. What is he doing on Discord? He should be a comedian.
Allah, the
exchanged
one and
the truth
only.
of God for a lie. That's a Batman original. You can
I
quote
don't
me
think
on
you
that.
see the eye. I don't think you see the eye, bro.
Oh, he's
I
back.
know you see the lie, sir. Why don't you go look up Surah 4, verse
I think if
157?
I even
can
gave you the
actually-
spell,
4.157. Now, let's just put this on screen right here, and you guys can read Surah 4.157.
Spelling,
Read
if
all
I even
about
gave you
how
the
you're a
spelling,
pedophile,
you would.
pervert prophet.
If I even still
Is
gave you
and
a
a liar
spelling,
God.
you would
You
not
have
be able to pronounce it.
pedophile,
That's
pervert
my point.
prophet purports
Yes,
a
is that
liar
what you're
God
saying?
who can lie to you. And if your God can lie to you, you can know nothing to be true. Sir, if your God deceived those people at the cross of Calvary, and you seem to hold the mother of
They were
Jesus in high esteem,
transgressors.
your God even deceived her. Now, if he can deceive her anytime he wants, what?
There is no proof that he deceived Mary radiallahu anhu. I don't think there's any proof of that. I don't think we have any reports of Mary radiallahu anhu from her time being there. I think there's also reports that Luke allegedly went to see her, but once again, there is no proof of that.
What makes you think he's not deceiving you right now, like when he says he's going to be merciful to you when you blow yourself up in the middle of a marketplace killing women and children?
You guys hear this
Islam.
stuff?
my God.
Is that Islam?
Wallahi,
Alright, bro. So he says a thing about women and children. This is, I guess you could call us a red herring if you want. But I'm just like adding to the conversation. But killing women and children is actually haram in Islam. I'm not trying to distract you guys from the argument. I've already refuted the arguments from the beginning.
Blowing yourself up. Is that Islam?
Wallahi, you said I blow myself up. When did I do that? What is
Oh, I
this?
don't know, sir. You
He
probably
said
have not
when. He said when.
yet, but this is what happens when you Muslims get triggered. You will explode.
If that's what you say, that's a good one. That's what he says. All right.
That's a good one.
Yes,
I
sir.
will give you that, Mr. Batman. Don't worry about that. But you are a liar too. You are a Dajjal. A liar. A great liar.
So, so
Alright, so in terms of the whole blowing yourself up thing, that is not backed by Islam. And there's actually a really good video of it by Asadullah Ali. I Jihad 3, Sergeant of Akkad. I'll be sure to put it in the description below.
Mr. Batman, you
Yeah.
criticized. You made a criticism of the Quran. And now, would you apply the same criticism to your own Bible? Because there's a
No,
verse
sir,
that.
the Bible is the word of
Because
truth.
well, if I could just finish, so if the because there's a
Quran,
verse.
your Quran points
Okay,
to the
it's not.
Bible and says this is the word of God. This is the word of
I mean, you
Allah.
need to
This
let
is
me
the
finish
previous
because
revelation
I
of
mean
Allah.
I
The
let you
Bible
speak.
points to the Quran and says this is a pedophile pervert prophecy from a pedophile pervert prophet who
The
tried to put his
criticism you
penis in
gave
many
was
people as
that you said
possible.
that
Wow, that's a lot of peas.
I called it. I was a little early, but I called it.
you said that
And
God
only speak the
deceived.
truth about your Lord.
God will
All
send
right,
you a
so
spirit of deception, sir. God doesn't
he
deceive
does
you
just
innately, sir. God will send you a spirit of
okay.
deception to test you. He will test to see whether you obey him, sir. This is the
So
full duty of man,
why
which is in
why couldn't a
Ecclesiastes.
Muslim give the same
To love God and
response?
keep his commandments. God
Okay,
puts the commandments before you, sir, to keep
so
them.
why?
Why don't you
Okay,
keep
but
them?
why
And
couldn't
as a
we
matter
give
of
the
fact,
same
since your
response, Mr.
Quran
Batman?
points to the Bible and says this is the previous revelation of Allah, and the Bible points to your Quran and says this is a pedophile pervert prophet and a false prophecy, why don't you follow the Quran, follow the Bible instead of the Quran? Because the
Mr.
Bible came
Batman.
before the
Quran.
Quran. The Quran
Sorry,
didn't come until the
okay.
7th
Answer
century
introvert.
AD.
Quran.
Mr.
All right,
Batman, you
so
need to answer introvert.
all right, so why couldn't we? You gave an explanation for. You said that I couldn't criticize the Bible in the same way, and you gave
You
an
can't,
explanation.
because the God of the Bible is the
Why
God of
couldn't?
truth. The God of the
Right,
Bible
why
says to be
couldn't we give the same explanation?
This guy's like rants on and on after you tell somebody say the God name is the God is true, the God of man, instead of addressing the problem head on.
And say that
Yeah,
they're being
your
tested?
God is a
That
liar
God
God, and that's
stands.
why you have something called
He's speaking
takia.
over me.
Your
I mean,
God
it
can
doesn't seem
lie
like
and
you.
Takia. Oh wow, I really expect that's mostly a Shia thing. Sunnis do not view it the same way as Shias do. And even Shias don't view it the way you want them to view it. So you can't win, Mr. Batman. I'm sorry, man. Can't win anything you say.
so
You
you emulate your God by being liars as well.
You were
That's why
speaking
you
over
follow
him,
the
Lee.
God a lie, and that's why you have no
and speak
problem
about
I
him
lying.
can
such a
answer your
dishonest
question,
person. It's
perhaps.
crazy.
I can answer your question
Everyone
about
can
You
see
asked
that
him a
he's not letting
question,
me
Lee,
God
and he was
deceives
answering you.
people.
Please, I really want to hear Mr. Batman answer introvert's question directly.
All right, so Mr. Batman, you criticized the Quran, I want you. So
Rein in it. Yes, sir.
I criticized the Bible in the same way. You gave an
Can't
explanation for that.
criticize
You
the
said
Bible in
that.
the same way, sir.
You said
Because your
you
God
said.
deceives people.
Goodness
My
me.
God will send you a test.
Oh, come on, Mr. Batman. Let him ask a question.
Now, let me ask you a question, sir. Those people at Surah 4, verse 157, did they have a choice to believe whether that was Jesus up there or not? Could they literally look at Jesus, look at that man and say, wait a
All right,
minute,
let me go
that's
bring the
not
Bible verse.
Jesus? Could they
Andricus,
do
you have the
that?
Bible verse
No,
about the spirit
because
of
their God
delusion.
caused them to believe something that
Andricus, if you
wasn't
could find
real
that,
in
that
the
would be
real world in real time. That's
great.
called a
I'll look for it.
hypocrite. That's called a deception.
Those people could choose to see that. Because the people there, the Jews and the Romans who went to watch him get crucified, they denied Isa Salam's message. You mean they choose? Yeah, they directly did choose to do it. They denied Isa Salam.
Deception. That's called a
Mr.
liar.
Batman, I
Now, the
can
God
tell
of
you,
the
I can
Bible will
answer
send you
you.
a spirit of deception to test you, to see if you
Just
will
repeat
The
yourself.
pass
problem
or
with
fail
Mr.
the
Batman
test.
is if you
Do you
if you
not see the
mute him
difference,
or
sir?
cut off his monologue, he leaves. It's a problem.
Mr. Batman, I can perhaps answer your question,
No, you can't. You're a liar too.
You're a liar too.
but you
So
don't
You
give
God
can't
me
answer
a
my
sent
question,
them.
bro.
chance.
All
You're
right,
a
here's the
liar.
verse, guys. In the Bible, so he's not applying this to his own Bible, but he's willing to say that the Quran that God
Bro,
deceives.
if I were mad to
But here's the verse. For this reason, God sends them a powerful delusion so that they will believe the lie.
Yes, God
Right?
sends him a
So
powerful
wherever he's
delusion,
saying
but he doesn't
about
cause
the
them to
Quran,
believe it, sir.
he's actually saying
Your
about
God
his own Bible.
causes them to believe it. You have the point of test because God says, I put before you this day.
Is this God's person? They're like a Christian or something, or they atheists. I don't see why they would be supporting Mr. Batman, or maybe they just like watching people fight. I don't know. Perhaps. Who knows?
Life and death, blessings and curses. And guess what, sir? That's a choice. Your God doesn't give you a choice. Your
They were
God says you're going to believe this
transgressors.
no matter what. And because
Do
of
you know?
that,
Do you
you
know that? Do you
follow
know?
They
a
wanted to
lie.
kill
Have a nice day.
Jesus.
The
They
case,
wanted to kill Jesus.
the case seems a lot worse for you, even if you do
Actually,
criticize
no, sir, it
in this
doesn't.
page. I'll tell you
The
why.
fact of the
Because
matter is,
it
God
seems,
will
if you
send you
look
a
at the
spirit of
verse,
delusion. Do you know
it
he does
seems
this in
very,
Exodus 18,
it seems
maybe
very
17,
explicit, right?
when
Look,
he
it's very
actually tests the
explicit. It
people
says,
when he
for this
gives them the
reason,
manna? He
God
says,
sends
I'm going to
them
test these
a powerful
people. I'm going to
delusion,
give you
right?
manna 6
So
days. On the
that
seventh
they
day,
will
I'm not going to do
believe
it.
the
On the
lie. This is
sixth
very
day, you're
explicit.
going to
So
prepare. You're going to gather twice as
Can
much.
I
And do they believe God? No, they didn't.
can I read
God
a
whatever,
tested.
Bible
man.
verse?
I'm just
Can
gonna
I
God
read a
disengage
tested.
Bible
because
verse?
he's not interested in having a serious
Mr.
discussion. So I'm
Batman,
just gonna disengage.
Mr.
Yes.
Batman, can I read a Bible verse?
You can or not, sir. I don't know if you have that kind of capability.
Okay, I'll try my
Well,
best. I'll try my
Mr.
best.
Batman was debating the Muslims. You're kind of interrupting.
Sorry, I want to give a verse that supports what the Muslims were saying.
Yeah.
Give it your
You could do
best
Okay.
that.
shot, and I'll show
You
you how
have
you're wrong.
my. You
Can
have my
talk
He
to
was
permission.
Mr.
saying that you
Batman, bro.
Muslims need his help, but go ahead, Cedar Rapids.
No, I can answer Mr. Batman, but he doesn't let me.
Yeah, I want to just read a verse from Jeremiah, which says, "O Lord, you have deceived me, and I was deceived. You have overcome me and prevailed."
He
Oh no.
sent Jeremiah a spirit of deception. Jeremiah failed. Guess what? Jeremiah failed. We will fail the test every now and again, sir. But God deceived him because he chose to accept the deception. You have a choice, sir. God gives you free will.
Hey,
You
what?
can choose to
Oh, that's a good
Carlos,
argument.
can I answer
That's a
Mr.
good
Batman
argument.
about this?
keep his commandments, or you can choose to accept
Carlos, can I
the
answer Mr.
deception.
Batman?
You know
Hey,
what's right. The deception is you are a law unto yourself. The deception is you think you know.
Okay, so I think we've seen enough here. I think we've seen enough to see what type of person Mr. Batman is, and his ways of deception, and how he acts. So, Mr. Batman, today I administer a challenge to you. Try to debunk what I said without running around in a little circle over and over again. Actually, listen to what I said. I will not engage in a debate with you without a moderator. Just know that. Because I'm smarter than that. I know not to get cut off. Well, as you have seen his deception, that's about it. Assalamu alaikum, rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.